Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and after like almost 2 years I'm back with a new phone video. And today I'm going to share actually my experience with you with my iPhone. This is iPhone 11. I have had for like a year and a half and a little bit more, and today I'm going to share with you my experience, what I like, what I dislike, and is it worth to buy it in 2024. So here's Ninja.
Hi.
And he's going to be my assistant for today. So let's get back to the video and let's begin. So as you can see, it is still on iOS 16 and not iOS 17, which is basically like a little bit odd, isn't it? But in the previous months I've been struggling with the memory, and now I have 5 GB, and that's still not enough for the iOS 17 installation, which is completely crazy and insane if you ask me. The next thing I want to talk about is the speed. In the first year of usage, I noticed that my phone is not like the speediest one when it comes to iPhones, especially because I bought it in the time when iPhone 13 came out, I think. But you know, when you have iPhone 13 and 14 with those modes like pros models where you have like 60 like FPS thing on screen or something like that, you know, that really like changes your mind when you look at your phone. But I can't say it's slow phone. I really can't say that, because sometimes when some application like glitches, it seems like the whole phone is like stuck and glitched, but you just need to like swipe down, swipe up, and to close the application, and your phone is going to work perfectly fine, like nothing happened. And that is what I really like and appreciate about iPhones. Then the next thing I want to talk about is camera. As we all know, iPhone is famous for its cameras and the camera qualities, and yes, I really must say that it is how it is. It's really good camera, and from the first like minute I had this phone, the first application I opened was camera, and I was really shocked by the quality. Only thing I dislike is a zoom mode, and I also talked with my friends, and we all like noticed that when like if you do not have like third camera, that telephoto camera, your zoom on the main camera is not going to be perfect, and it's going to like, I don't know, here you can't see it, here looks like completely normal and cool, but when you film like something in the forest, and when you zoom like to the maximum, you see that the quality really like drastically changes, but like on the bad way, which is not that good, and I really dislike that. And anyway, I wanted to say that the camera is very good, and still after like a year and a half, and after all those iOS installations and everything, nothing like changed. We have like ultra wide mode and normal mode, and it's really good. Like iPhone 11 was the first iPhone with ultra wide mode, and that is why, because like the quality is not like the same as on like iPhone 15 or 14, but it's still really good, especially on the daylight and in the nature, out of the apartment or whatever. We have also portrait mode, which also hasn't changed. On the iPhone 11 you still have all the 6 options, all the 6 filters, which I really appreciate, and all of them works really perfectly fine, and that is really good. So the camera is like really stayed the same, and like kept that quality, which is really good, especially for me because I'm a blogger and I film videos with this phone, and that's really like helpful for me. Although I do not have cinematic mode, which is only available after iPhone 13 and later, I can say that without it, this video mode also provides some really good sort of blur, especially when you like zooming some like stuff and similar, as you can see right now. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, it's not like visible right now because it's dark and things, but it's good. And especially I really appreciate and I like, and the first thing I noticed about the camera is that, for example, if you have like some person on the table, but really on the like farthest place in the table talking about something, and if you want to zoom that person completely, the iPhone is going to focus on that person, and it's going to focus on those like sounds that comes from like far places than the one they're closer to the phone, which is really good because then you can actually film and hear that the person's really better. And besides, the last thing I'm going to comment on the camera is the night mode. Of course, it's really like useful mode, and iPhone 11 was also the first phone to have night mode when it comes to iPhones. It is a little bit confined, only on this main camera we have night mode, which is okay, and mostly you use that main camera, but sometimes, especially me when I film videos with ultra wide mode, sometimes I really need night mode, and that is the thing that could be upgraded, and it is on the iPhone 12, but besides it's really convenient to work and easy to work with this iPhone camera on the iPhone 11. And the last thing in this video I want to comment on is the battery, especially when it comes to iPhone. We all know that the battery really like matters, and it's really important when you buy a phone, so let's comment. So when it comes to battery, as you can see, my battery capacity now is 89%, which is not that bad after like a year, almost 2 years of usage. I can say it's not that bad. The only thing I appreciate about the iPhone 11 is that when you like your capacity is going down and falling down, and for example it's normal that you can't really like use your phone with 100%, like earlier you could like use it for 5 hours, and now with like 4 hours and 30 minutes, for example. But the point is, when I had my previous phone, and when I noticed that my capacity is going down, my phone would like behave really strange. For example, I could have like now 69%, and then suddenly like use it on that percentage for like 5 minutes, and then suddenly seeing like 61 or 60%, and that was really odd for me. And in the iPhone 11 I didn't like notice it. For example, I can have like 69% now, and in 5 minutes I'm going to have like, I don't know, 68, and then 7, and then 6, so it's going to like fall down, but normally with the normal speed and like normally showing the numbers, which is important if you ask me. So yes. And if we want to conclude, I must say that this phone is really great and really useful. The only thing like I do not like about this phone, and I didn't like from the first beginning, was the screen, because as I have mentioned in my first video about it, you can see pixels like when you some applications with like completely white like screen or something, and when you like lean and want to like click on the photos, you're going to see those pixels, and that can really like irritate your eyes, which is not that good. So that's it for this video. Okay guys, that will be it for this video. I hope you found it like helpful and you liked it, and see you in the next video. Bye. Ciao.